As we pulled up to the crash scene, you can actually smell the smoke in the air, and as you can see behind me, we are pushed well back from the crash. At around 3:30 Tuesday afternoon, officials say at least 10 vehicles, including 3 semi-trucks, were involved in a serious crash. Both RCMP and witnesses say the scene was consumed by flames. Photos from the crash show large plumes of black smoke. One of the trucks was carrying butane and the other one carrying fuel. EMS say one person was pronounced dead on scene, 2 others airlifted to Calgary. Another 10 people were assessed on scene or taken to local hospital with minor injuries. The small hamlet of Chinook was also evacuated for several hours as a precaution.
Chinook is a small hamlet. We set up an evacuation center in the village of Youngstown, which is not far from Chinook, and so a number of residents did visit that and check in there.
Those people have since been allowed to go back home. RCMP say their investigation is going to push well into Wednesday because of the number of vehicles involved and the debris left behind by the massive fire. Michael King, Global News.
In the last few days, we've been advised by the employer that there are 38 diagnoses of COVID at the plant.
But Hesse says not all workers feel the same, and growing fear caused the union to step in.
Understandably, they're very frightened. On their behalf, we wrote to Cargill and we said, why don't we hit the pause button? Let's close the plant down for a few weeks.
This would have been massive economic impact for the city. $12 million investment in over 3 years, $225 million coming out in terms of economic impact, a 20 times return.
There's extreme damages, particular floors 4 and 5, extreme damage and virtually a total loss up there.
He said we could come live here and didn't have to worry about anything, that there would be furniture and
Christmas tree.
And when we got here, there was even toothbrushes, towels,
shampoo,
things
everything.
you don't think about.
What we're offering is a home-cooked meal. We've been able to put together really quickly a family dinner, so it would feed a family of 4.
I did my first World Cup here, so it's always been super special for me, and it's probably the course where I have the most win in my career. So it's always great memories when I come back here.
He's also cheering on a new generation of Canadian athletes. Cochrane's Ryan Portello won't be moving on to the final round, but he's happy to build his resume and learn from the greats.
It's one of my favorite courses, so there's that, but yeah, being at home, I think it's good for Calgary to have an event like this.